Alright, back again. This is Friday morning, 4:30. I left in the morning for practice. Took about 3 hours to get there. Here's a nice little view of the track. Got a tent pitched up next to the track, but here's the part of the track right there. Here's my bike, my truck. Pretty sunset. Never been to Wyoming before. This is my first time. There's my tent right there. A little setup. His tent, Kyler's tent, and here we go. Alright, here we go. Race number 1 at Rock Springs, Wyoming. At this gate drop, I felt like it was the longest gate drop of my life. Dude was taking forever. Alright, there we go. Oh, Deegan. I didn't know I was racing Deegan out there, but there he is. Horrible start. Not the best. Just trying to get through here. Shot this window right here. Got a couple people right there, which was nice. This track I've never ridden before. Got that guy right there on the inside. It's kind of like a sandy mulch, dirt. You got to really keep your momentum around these corners to keep your speed up. It's pretty difficult. I think it's one of the hardest tracks I've ever been to, just because of the traction and the loose dirt. I'm used to riding concrete. I'm not used to riding actually nice firm tracks like this. But this was Saturday morning, first moto of the day. Feeling pretty good. Nice little S section right here. Currently in second. So from a bad start to now, I felt pretty good. Try to throw a whip in there for steez. Doesn't make me faster. You can just see how rough these insides are, how loose it is. Here's another inside I'm trying. See, look at that. Lose all my momentum, and that guy on the outside still got around me. Got roosted pretty early, so the rest of this video, it's a dirty lens. Sorry for that. Currently in first. Feeling pretty good. You can just see how deep these ruts are getting already. Look at that. See, outside momentums. Barely got him back. Nice little rollers right here. Finish line jump right here. Friend Kyler right there cheering me on. What a G. Taking this inside. So I'm currently first. And then right about here, I lose it. Trying to stick to this inside probably was not the faster line. Kid catches me right there. These doubles aren't bad. Just jumping into this last one right here is a little scary with the ruts. But just staying on the outside, maybe inside, kind of changing things up, trying to see what's faster, what's not. You can see just taking that inside how much time I lost from the guy in front of me. Nice little over jump right here. The track is still pretty wet, so you just have to be careful with your throttle out of them. You don't want to tuck a front end or nothing. I felt pretty good coming into this day. I know I went pretty hard during practice, And I feel like my problem is if I go too hard during practice the day before, I wake up sore. I want to say my shoulders were super sore this morning. I just didn't feel 100% strength-wise. So I think my next race, I'm going to take it easy during practice so I feel good and recovered for the race day. I'm going to try that the next time and see what my results are. Not a lot of people in this race compared to normal. Usually we have a full gate, about 37, 40 riders, but this one, I believe there was only 19. So not about half of what there normally is. Also, before this race, we had no idea how many laps we were doing. I was asking around. Somebody told me we were doing 5 or 6 laps. And I was like, oh, geez, maybe I need to conserve my energy and hit it hard at the end. But usually we only race 4 laps. So that got me confused. I don't know what was happening. Hitting these doubles outside right there. Maybe that middle section right there would have been better. I think I hit a rock right there. This track has a lot of rocks, cement pieces, you name it, it's out there. You get stuck in the wrong line, you are smacking your wheels. I'm just trying to stay close on this guy. Hopefully he doesn't get too far away from me. I didn't really look back this race to see how close the next person is behind me. But this track is pretty difficult to pass just because all the lines come together. You're mostly only passing somebody on the inside or outside, and whoever can keep their momentum the best. Taking this inside again. Thought I had him, but look at that. I just messed up the rut. Now I look back because I knew I messed that up pretty bad. Trying the next one right here. Not too bad. Little outside action. During practice, I was tripling down this jump, but didn't really give it a go during race day. I don't know why. So now I'm catching back up to this guy, not too far behind. I notice I am a little bit quicker on this side of the section with that kid. I almost had him there. I slipped out. Just losing that traction. But this rest of this track right here, that guy in front of me had better lines. You'll see how much time he gains on me. But just trying to breathe, ride strong, make less mistakes, try to take good line choices. I don't do morning practice just because how dirty your bike gets, and I don't really have a pressure washer to these races, so. Plus I practice the day before. I don't think there's a need to do it in the morning. There we go, just trying to keep them there. Switching up the lines. See, like right there, you can see how much of a gap he already made on me just in those 2 corners. Should have taken that inside so much faster. I take the outside, losing time. You don't notice it too much when you're racing because you're so focused on racing, but once I come back and watch these videos, I'm like, dang, why didn't I take that line? Why didn't I try over here? That's just racing. You just live and learn. Learn from your mistakes and do better next time. But you can already see how big of that gap is that first place is on me now. He is from Wyoming. I don't know if he's been to this track before, but it seems like he had pretty good lines the whole race. Looks like he knows how to ride this track pretty good. I believe that's a lap rider right in front of us right there, so just be careful. Just don't want to hit him. Oh yeah, I didn't see the white flag before that. I thought I had one more lap, so I was pretty pissed. I didn't really give it my all at the end.
Oh, good. Clean racing, man. Good job.
All right, moto number 2. Started getting overcast. The track is rough. I just needed to get a good start right here. Concrete start. Haven't done a concrete start in like 10 years. So, that kid next to me on the Husqvarna's on a 450, by the way. You can see how hard he pulls through that. I was giving all the gas I can, and I was not moving like that. Stupid mistake. I went outside right here. I should have closed that inside line. Felt pretty stupid doing that. Jumping that was sketchy because of these ruts. I kind of came up short on that on purpose. Out of that rut. Just making a bunch of mistakes already because they don't give you a lap or a sight lap or anything like that. That kid goes down. I was like, alright. But you can see that kid's dragging his foot. You can just see how much brutal this track is. I believe my feet came off right there. Pretty scary. Just taking this inside line because even when you take the outside, people don't really get a good drive to jump down this the whole way. So I was like, maybe I'll try the inside, shorten some time up. S lane section right here. Didn't go through it too bad. You can just see all the braking bumps coming, hitting these lines. Try to take this inside, and you can see how rough it is after I get in here. Look at that. Oh, bro, that thing was rough. This is the gnarliest section of the track right here, though. This was gnarly. See how rough it is. Not doing too bad. We're all here together, top 5. There's first, second, third. I'm currently 4th right here. Trying to take this inside line. But you can see that outside drive just gets me every time. Switching up, trying to take this inside again. Almost there. Braking bumps, ruts. I was just trying not to go down. Kid made a mistake. I make a mistake. It's just one thing after another. It's like, oh, I got him. And then it's like, oh, nope, never mind. Nice little cone in the way right there. That line wasn't too bad right there. I should have taken that one the whole time. Trying to take this inside. Don't know why. It's blown out. Not too bad. I didn't lose too much time. Little single. Inside action right here. Don't know why I'm going outside right here. I'm losing time. You can just see how crazy those ruts are already. I don't know if it was the braking bumps or how rough the track was, but I was hurting out here. I think I was hanging on too much with my arms. I was just super sore. I was pretty gassed. Like after, I want to say this lap, I was breathing pretty heavy. Didn't learn from last time. I'm taking the inside again. Kind of swivels back. Not a super nice line I took. Crazy braking bumps. Try to hit this better, and nope, I blew it out. Lost a lot of time right there. Just falling back. I feel like I could have done better if I hold my lines better, got traction, but it's racing. Gotta have fun. Do better next time. Didn't hit that too bad. Came up short right there. Trying to get a better rhythm through this. Try to take that super inside right there. Yeah, this outside right here probably wasn't the move. Should have taken that middle lane. Looked a lot better. Switching it up now. Now I'm taking this outside. Cutting back in. Going underneath that tunnel was pretty cool with your bike. Sounded pretty nice. Don't know why I'm taking that outside. Not faster. Got bucked. Messed that up. Losing time. White flag. Final lap. I believe I'm still in 4th place. I'm kind of in no man's land right here. I messed that up. Losing time. Got sketchy right there. First, second, third, right there, passing by me. Saw that guy right there. I was like, I gotta go. I was hurting. He gave me enough energy. Oh, he almost got me right there in the inside. I was like, I need to go. I cannot get 5th place. No. I was like, I need to go. Hang on, breathe. Don't make any mistakes. Hit it hard. That's why I'm taking this inside now, trying to block off some lines. It's like there's only 2 more corners. I can go hard for 10 more seconds. There we go. Moto number 2. 4th place.
Blue raz snow cone.
Some blue raz snow cone. Alright, here we go. Moto number 3. This is currently Sunday, so my other 2 motos was on Saturday, and this is my last moto on Sunday. Here we go. Not such a bad jump, but right there I lose it. That kid right there on that Husqvarna is on a 450. That kid in front of me right there got ran over in the 250 race. Just getting buried back here already. Made a mistake there. I don't know where I'm going. Just hitting these doubles. I knew this guy in front of me probably was going to hit that one in the inside, so luckily I checked up and switched it. So glad I didn't jump that when he rolled it. That could have been very bad. Mess up there. Just trying to figure it out. Using that inside. Just staying in that inside. Using this inside again. Got Logan right there. Never taken this section. I could cross rut right there pretty bad. I almost crashed. Logan was nice that he didn't take my line right there. We could have hit, but he pulled off luckily. That could have been bad. It started raining a little bit in this moto. You could see a little bit of water on my lens. I believe this year I've never raced in water this year. So getting a little bit of rain was nice. Clouds came in, it wasn't too hot. Trying to take this inside. Just hitting my brakes too early. Should have just rolled more roll speed through here, but oh well. Just trying to find these lines. Mess up right there, lose my line. Coming back to this inside. I tuck my front end, gas out of it, hit this bump, my feet come off, I land on my crotch, my chin and my crotch, and now my groin. I'm in very bad pain. I feel like I got hit in the balls with a baseball bat. It was not fun, and that was the first lap right there. Currently 6. I lost positions from making that mistake, so a little whip from Logan there. Just trying to breathe. I am in very bad pain right here. Just taking these insides. Just trying these outsides, seeing if I can catch anybody. Not really. I like this line, the hitting that outside and cutting in right there, but the people in front of me, this section is so tight right here that they have the more follow line. That's working on the outside, trying to get the outside right there. Barely got him right there. Trying this middle. So I mean that inside, I took this middle and that kid is in the inside where it got me there. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Switching it up, going back to this other side of this S. Just trying right here. You can already see how deep these ruts are. Just trying to check underneath, couldn't get it. Pretty good battle with me and this guy. I want to say for the rest of the moto, I am behind him the whole time, just trying to get past him. So, good racing though. Competitive, having fun. Gotta have good battles. He was jumping that tabletop pretty wild. Hitting that kicker off of it too. Totally messed up that section. I don't even know what I was doing. Blew right through it all. Lose some time. I like that line I was taking right there. Alright, taking this inside again where I almost died. Blew it out again. Messed up. Currently 5th. Trying this outside. Trying to get this inside right here, but he cuts it off. I was like, dang. Trying this outside, get off. It's just hard to pass people in this track, man. There's so many single lanes. Thought I could get him right there. Side by side. Cross jumps me right there, bro. You're a little bit sketchy. Glad we didn't hit right there. But I mess up there. I'm just messing up all these ruts. This moto at least. I just can't get it going. Taking that inside, trying to catch him again. I'm there. I'm on his rear wheel. Just trying to get past him. Not too far back. You can see top 3 in the corner before. There they are right there. That's 2nd, 3rd, 4th. So we're all pretty close. Trying to take this middle line now, see what I can do. That wasn't too bad. Looking back to see who was there. You can see it's raining a little bit more now on my lens. Trying this inside again. Not too bad. Just still stuck behind this guy in front of me. I need to pass him. Here's the white flag. I'm still 5th. Battling my heart out, and I'm still currently 5th. So right here, I'm like, one last lap. I gotta turn on the gears and go for it. I could have went over that plastic piece right there, but I chose not to. Hitting these lines. Trying to get this outside now. I almost got him. Cuts inside. I go outside. Just trying everything I can to get past this guy. Still, you can't really make any passes over here. Everything, just main line. It's hard to get around people. I don't know why I kept going outside right here. I should have taken that inside he's been doing, because you can see how much time he gains on me right there. Takes that line, so I was like, all right, here we go. Take this one. See if I can get out of it faster. Almost there. Try and check in again. Not quite there. It's taking the inside with me. I'm so close. It's taking that inside. I don't know. Seems like maybe that inside was faster, but I'm still there. Now I'm trying this inside. Just trying not to make any mistakes. I just need to get one pass. Try and get 4th. Hitting this outside right there. There we go. Now we're side by side. 2 corners left. Taking this inside. Boom. Got him. Lap rider right there saved the day too. I cut off right there. Lap rider cut off him, so there we go. Moto 3, 4th place. All good. That was a crazy race, crazy battle, super hard, just for 4th place.
Battle, bro.
But I went 2nd, 4, and 4. I ended up 4th overall, but it was a good time.
You get out in front. Nice, bro. Did you win? Yeah. Oh, nice, Doc. I was stuck in like 3rd or 4th or something.